Good evening, everybody. It is Monday. That means more Final Fantasy time with Muppy Heingardt, a.k.a. SintheDarkBody.
How's everyone doing?
I am sure they're doing well. I certainly hope they're doing well.
It would be weird if they answered.
Right? Because there's no one there. It's just us. Streaming into the void. Yeah, so last time we went through to the sealed door, to the Espers world, and then they broke out, and Kefka did a bunch of stuff, and then they ran off and they blew up our airship.
You know, when you stream into the abyss streams back.
That's kind of creepy, actually. Why does it do that?
For the ad plugs.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. So we can't fly. We are stuck on this continent all the way in the south. And we have to fight chicken lips. Because of course we have to fight chicken lips. What are chicken lips? No one knows.
An abomination.
A little bit, yeah. The good point is that the enemies have not leveled up since we were on this continent earlier, so it gives us a chance to kind of have some easier fights. Let's see, he's done with Stray. Let's get him Madhu in this power. Let's see, he's got Shiva. He's kind of done with Shiva. I guess we can do Phantom. We've got Cyan with Kirin. Throw him Ramu. Sometimes you forget to update these things for a while, and it's like your people have learned all these spells and they're not learning any new ones. It's like wasted effort. Out of the way. A lot of green berets. We need what? At least 2 mithril helms? Not 11. Good God. And 1 mithril mail? Why would you...
In the future, they'll be using mithril email.
Maybe. Wait, everybody's got green berets on. What in the world? Someone said that they needed a mithril helm. Oh, maybe him? No, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Mithril helm. Oh, it's up for him and him. That's why I bought 2 of them. But they've got green berets, and I want to leave them with the green... Dang it! Headbands are kind of good. Hairbands are not. Iron helmets are garbage at this point. Bandanas are not so useful. Yeah, there they are. Okay. That was a waste of some money, but there it is. Oh, and we can up Cyan's attack power pretty significantly. Assuming attack power actually does anything in this game. It does. It is one of
Thankfully, that actually does.
Yeah, it is one of the stats that is not bugged. I guess we're pretty well armed. This is our only means of recreation. Dogfights. There is nothing else.
Kids are totally into it.
Well, they enjoy it. For some reason, I thought that was a port town.
They're more of a champagne town. Oh, it's my favorite enemy.
Ah, yes, the Tempest Sword. A wonderful weapon.
Not much beats a chainsaw, though.
I mean, you're not wrong. The chainsaw is an amazing weapon. But I mean,
I can see why.
Technically,
I
it's
can
a
see
tool.
why. Yeah. But I can totally see why Edgar didn't disapprove of the dogfights, seeing as how he just chainsawed a dog to death.
Is it really a dog? It looks more monstrous than that. I guess we're kind of lucky that we didn't land on a different continent. Then we just wouldn't have been able to finish the game.
Hey guys, we landed on a high-level continent.
I mean, it's not about being high level at this point. We can go anywhere in the world and be all right at this point. But like, there's just no way to actually get here from anywhere else. You're like, how are we gonna stop? How are we gonna stop the Empire? It's just like, I don't know.
Let's just dig in here and call it a day.
World's over. That's pretty broken. You notice? You may have missed it, but Locke stole a tiger mask from one of his Ralphs in a couple of fights ago. I think that's actually a really good helmet. Stop it. There we go. Tiger mask. Yeah, you look at that. That's really good. We're gonna throw that on Saban.
Put the mask on.
Put the mask on. Now you're Tiger Mask.
Edgar refuses to acknowledge his name after this. He's just like, nope, I am only Tiger Mask from now on. The rest of the party is like, oh, great, Edgar's in one of his moods again.
Moods? How dare you? Oh no, he suplexed something he can't suplex.
Locke is grinding his teeth. I swear to God, if he says you have to know these things to be a king one more time.
There's some stuff here for Shadow, but we don't have Shadow.
So the Magitech guards, they just kind of hang around everywhere but don't care if you enter the towns at this point?
They're just there to prevent riots. And to keep you out of the, whatchamacallit? The docks. We couldn't figure out how to program it so that you couldn't take a boat. So we just blocked the area off. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. Check this out. The music gets louder if you go through the door, and then quieter if you leave the door. That's a nice touch.
Game's full of nice touches. Final Fantasy V, however, is full of inappropriate touches.
Really? Explain how.
So, I'm playing the game, and I come to a little tavern, kind of like the one you were just in, that had a stage with the dancing girls on it.
Uh-huh.
They all entice you to watch the show, so if you actually sit down and watch the show, no matter which character you have selected, even if it's one of the girls in the party, the stage dancers leap off the stage and land on top of you, and this happened, and it goes on for a second, and I'm just like, did this game just lap dance me?
So there were dancing characters in Final Fantasy IV that were actually censored when they brought them over here to the US. Because one of them, it's not like they really needed to censor it, but one of them is like wearing like a normal clothes, and they throw the clothes off and they have a swimsuit under. It's a very odd inclusion to that game.
Well, that's one thing, but like to have them jump off the stage and give you a lap dance, that's quite another.
No, I think that there's some of that in 4 as well. There's like 4 or 5 different dancing characters that you can talk to. It's been so long since I've played it that I can't remember what they all do, but I think some of them do interact with the characters in some way. think we still can't get in here. I'd like to get in here, but unfortunately.
There was also a piano in Final Fantasy V. On that same stage, you could play the piano, and you would play it really badly, but when you were done, it would say, piano skill leveled up, which I don't even think is a real skill in the game. I think they just say that.
There's a job piano man.
Everybody's like, sing us a song, and he's like, I'm a piano man, I play the piano, I don't sing.
Come on! Oh wait, in the last fight we got another tiger mask. We put one on Sabin, and now we can put one on Edgar. Oh, he can't equip it! Oh!
So much for our dreams of Team Lucha.
I know, right?
He doesn't know how to equip the tiger mask.
How do I...
Well, it is one of them things that you do have to know to be a king.
But he is the king. And he doesn't know it. He's an imposter!
Well, Sabin wasn't the king. He was just, you know, sort of in line.
Sabin was the one who knew how to be the king! This is why Figaro has gone into the dumps.
But he wasn't the king, so he didn't know how to put the mask on. Try to imagine what it would look like to see something with 6 chicken legs walking.
I mean, it would be creepy, of course. I mean, imagine
and that picture shows them with their legs sticking out to the side, so I'm imagining them walking like centipedes with chicken legs.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Chicken talons clicking along the ground while they're just like...
Like rhythmically? Yeah. Like way faster than a chicken should move kind of thing.
I also love how all these creatures hang out together. I mean, you know that at least one of the things in this creature party is dinner for the others.
You'd think so, right? I don't know. They might be too scared to eat the chicken lips. I would be.
I don't think a giant armored dog named Ralph is scared of much of anything.
Not scared of, but unwilling to eat. Those are two different things. Hey. Ooh. of garbage.
Yes, most of the town's youth was taken away, except for this one kid who just keeps sliding down the banister over and over again.
That's why they didn't want him. They're like, kid, you're joining the army. He's like, I slide down banisters. And it's like, what?
We can't have any of that in our army.
Not in a modern Empire army.
We have standards, you know.
I'm pretty sure we already bought. There's a guy over here that used to sell magicite. I think we already bought it from him. But I wanted to come over here to make sure that he didn't, like... Yeah, he just says, got any juicy gossip. So unfortunately, they're out of the way, soldier man. Yeah, I think we still... What we'll need to do is... There's still one more magicite for us to get at the auction house, so we'll have to... Once we get the airship running again, we'll have to make sure we get that before we get too far into the game and make it unavailable. Alright, well, we've checked everything. Let's head to Vector, I guess.
I can't unsee it. No matter how many times I see those beds, I see the Bitcoin logo on them.
It is there. Like, that is what it is. It's just that it happened before it existed. Maybe it's like a Demolition Man thing. Like there was like a bed war, and then now all beds are Bitcoin.
Bedcoin.
Bedcoin. There you go. Based on Ethereum.
It's a cryptocurrency backed up by quality furnishings.
I like it. It's not a bad idea, honestly. It's like, hey, there's actually something backing up this currency. Alright, well, it's Vector time. So there's actually returners here now. And people from Narsh. And they're all as shocked as we are. Somebody should put out these fires.
Oh, these are decorative fires.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And there's not much in these weapon shops. Unfortunately, all these guys basically seem to say the same stuff. I think this is blocked off. Yeah. There's no indication, it's just you can't walk past there. You're done.
In the game, the party is just seeing, like, the black edge of nothingness.
Yeah, just... There's no one at the desk for the inn. That's kind of weird. I mean, the other shops are still operating. That's... cafe is completely empty. And this
Not
building...
a Starbucks barista in sight.
This building doesn't have a door. It really doesn't. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Here we go. We got Arvis? It was like this when we got here. So you didn't do this? And what are you talking about? Talking with Espers?
Just like this when we got here, I swear.
Yeah, right? The Emperor is expecting us for some reason. So this is an interesting development. Kefka's now been in prison for war crimes. And we get to finally meet with Emperor Gestalt, who we've seen in flashbacks, at least was very much not a good guy then. But now he claims that he's lost his will to fight, so...
What are these unspeakable war crimes? Well, we can't speak of them.
Well, I mean, he did poison everyone in Doma. Oh yeah, that. But Sid's back. And apparently he's been working on Gestalt. The Espers came to rescue their friends, went nuts, trashed the city. And Sid's like, I'm a changed man. So they didn't really get that much of a taste of the power of the Espers when they kidnapped those few, right? There was no organized fight against them, so now they're going crazy all around the world. And the question is, could we possibly, in any possible way, do some kind of peace treaty with them? So this is a pretty interesting part of the game. They give us a limited amount of time to talk to as many soldiers as possible. 4 minutes until dinner. It's imperative to have sprint shoes for this, because you won't get anywhere without that. Some of them still don't like us.
And they still just attack you.
Yeah, pretty much. But they grudgingly respect us. Let me up there! There's a dude! I gotta talk to the dude!
That soldier just sleeps in his armor.
They seem to all do that. Then there's a guy on the can.
Toilet commando!
Not anymore. Some people fight harder after they're cast down. So we got everybody in here. Get out of the way. They really packed that room full of soldiers. It makes it rather difficult to get to everybody quickly.
Yeah, Empire forever!
I mean, on some level, they're trying to prevent the destruction of the Empire in its entirety, right? Come on. Chainsaw! I like how you can just hit him with a chainsaw.
Edgar, this guy still isn't with us. Ah, don't worry, I got this. And just starts revving the chainsaw.
Pretty much.
Calls his chainsaw Bessie.
Old Bessie will convince him. Convince? Yes, convince.
We'll show these Espers the light.
Hey, it's Kefka.
He also decides to side with you.
This is just kind of a time waster, unfortunately. Kefka gets to animate while our time ticks down. Huh. 30 seconds left. Where are my missing soldiers? Over here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Here we go. 17 seconds. Get that chainsaw out. 7 seconds. Get me out of this screen. Bam! Got him. 24. And now the banquet begins.
Very nice. Right down to the wire.
That was really close. So this is also a pretty cool part.
Just a heads up, Dumbledore gave all the points to Gryffindor.
God dang it, not again. So Sid's on our side now. All together sharing a meal. First was have a toast. To our hometowns.
Bahamut just swoops down and fries everyone.
So the interesting thing about it is that there actually are correct answers to these questions.
Well, the interesting thing about it is that they're all eating these giant hot dogs on these giant buns.
I think those are supposed to be lobsters.
They also look like giant hot dogs on giant buns.
They do, yes. We trust Celis. Kefka was lying. Celis realized the war was stupid before anyone else. So the trick here, I think, if I remember correctly, you have to ask each question once without repeating. Now let's talk about Espers. They're acting spiteful. Unless they're stopped, they'll rip the world asunder. Yes, they've gone too far. After they went on their rampage, I knew I couldn't go on with my war. I asked myself why I had started in the first place. By the way, which did you ask first? I think it was this one. Anyway.
What kind of test was that? Guess we're not eating any of this food.
Well, they just can't animate it.
Emperor's like, guys, do we really have to get rowdy in here at dinner?
We're the Special Forces. This is what we do.
Emperor can't stand these guys.
Just as we thought.
Their room is right next to mine, and they just stay up. They stay up all night singing, "Fight, fight, 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 fight."
Is there anything you wish to hear me say? Ask for a favor.
I am now going to repeat all the things we said before, only backwards.
No! And you must get through them all in 4 minutes, including questions. After they devastated my empire, the Espers headed northward towards Crescent Isle. They must be found and told that we're not the enemy any longer. It's up to him to set them straight. That's why I need to borrow Terra's power. Only Terra can bridge this gap. We'll make for Crescent Island aboard the freighter from Albrook. Yes, we'll accompany you. General Leo! Yeah, so Sabin remembers seeing him at Doma. You're Cyan, liege to the King of Doma. You have to forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka. Cyan's like, that wasn't your fault. We're waiting for you in Albrook. Terra goes, I go.
Hey, Espers, we're not at war anymore. Screw you.
No Kimsies, backsies. Locke smells a rat. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that. We'll stay here and investigate. Leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, that whole "what was the first question you asked me" thing is really bugging Locke.
Wouldn't it bug you?
It is bugging me. It's really bugging me because now I have to do that to someone.
Now we're back to slow walking. We don't have enough people in the party to... Oh wait, those are just two doors that lead to the same room? I guess they are.
I'm gonna be at a nice dinner one day, and I'm going to wait right up until everyone is about to leave, and I'm going to say, wait, just 1 minute. What was the first question you asked me?
Yeah.
And the person that I ask this question to is going to have their life changed by that question.
So this is kind of cool. Message from the Emperor. Because we're able to talk to so many soldiers, we will be rewarded as follows. Imperial troops have withdrawn from South Figaro. Pulled out of Doma. Take any weapons that you desire from the Imperial base to the east near the sealed gate. And from the Emperor himself, we got a Tintinabar. We had impeccable behavior at the banquet. We got a charm bangle. And that's it. So the more soldiers you talk to, the more bonuses you get, and the better you are in the thingamajig, the more stuff you get there. So I think we did pretty good.
just can't wait to see how this Esper conversation is going to go. Hey,
Yeah,
so you know
right.
how we basically committed genocide against you? Well, we're over that now. How you guys feel about it?
I see. Everybody kind of has the heebie-jeebies about this. They're like, this isn't the way that this is supposed to go, is it?
Also, everything is still on fire. Is anyone on that?
No. Gau's at the bar.
The only people really working on the fires are these guys that are covered head to toe in bandages.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the Narsh guard uniform is supposed to be. If not, just being covered in bandages. Maybe a turban? I don't know.
They're all cosplaying Kenshin characters.
I think didn't this come out before Kenshin?
Yes.
Okay. There's something odd about the fact that we didn't actually see Celis. Alright. We're headed to Albrook.
Well, she's running around the city trying to put fires out.
Hey, Stim. Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. Narsh is windy and cold, and it is to protect from the weather. It just doesn't translate very well to the little tiny sprites, you know?
Also, they catch fire easy.
Well, that's what we learned when Terra, Biggs, and Wedge ran in there after, Yeah, they do catch fire easily. I hope this fossil thing doesn't do too much to us. Oh, didn't we fight one of these guys? No, not... Ah, crud. Yeah, cast life on yourself, Terra. That's a great move. There we go.
Terra is feeling alive.
Staying alive. No,
She
that's
just wanted a cherub to come and pat her on the shoulder.
You're doing okay.
She's like, yeah, I am. Tara, we need to talk about your drug habit. She's like, what drug habit? And she turns around and sees the Jokers. Oh, I see what you mean.
Locke learned some nice spells. And we're almost here. Yeah, I couldn't remember where you get the key to this, but yeah, you just have to do really well in the Emperor thing, and they just let you in. So I'm cool with that. Cherub down. X potion. 8 grand. Ether. Running shoes. Elixir. Back guard. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Flame saber. 13 grand. 20 grand. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't... No, wait. Is there... Yep, there's another treasure chest right in the corner there. think that's it. I think we got everything. So that's a nice bonus. The other thing is that we'll be able to head into Doma and, like, check out all the stuff that's in there that we've never actually explored that castle. Of course, we have to get there first. Yeah, she doesn't have Osmos yet. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, that's everything. I guess he's done with Phantom. Strength up. Stamina up? Stamina up's not a bad idea. The trick is, we're going to want to try to get Osmos on people as quickly as possible. Osmos is a gray magic spell that absorbs MP from enemies. Lets you refuel yourself, basically. As you can see, Tara's used up most of her MP already.
So how necessary is it to give everyone all the spells in this game?
Not at all necessary.
Because it's really cool that you can do that, but on the other hand, I would not be able to play the game like that. I would, like, pick one for every character to keep, and, like, basically not even switch out for most of the game.
Well, I mean, you want to get good spells for people so that you can have your teams be, you know, useful in the game, right? You're going to want to get cure spells on everybody and stuff like that. A little quieter in here now. Soldiers leaving, so business is bound to pick up. Oops, better not say anything about that. All the dancing girls are gone. You're all fired. But the Empire's gone. The business is going to pick up, and you're all fired.
They needed those dancing girls for the war effort. Wait a minute, they wanted to stop the war. Why were they taking all these kids to the war front?
I don't know. We'll top off MP. Well, I guess let's move on. We are headed onto a boat. I think this is one of the first Final Fantasies where you don't actually get control of a boat. Do you get control of a boat in 5? I think you do, don't you?
You do immediately, but you also have a moment in the game where there's a guy that comes up to you and asks you, "Hey, do you want me to drive the boat where you're going?" Under the assumption that you have no idea where you're going. But you can control the boat even at that point if you want to, I think.
Okay. Well, I guess let's break up Leo's meeting here. Another of the Empire's generals and a person I hired in town will be traveling with us. Hey, it's Celis and Shadow.
And also another fun stranger. He calls himself Sifka.
CFK. Oh, we didn't even need to use the N. Locke was one of the guys that really didn't seem to trust Celis when we met up in the Magitech thing. Shadow is really cool. I'm working with the Empire, but don't worry, I'm not going to garrote you. Oh, man. And we get Interceptor along for the ride. Shadow's pretty awesome, and he's one of the characters that's actually, like, semi-optional. So we're gonna have to make sure that we don't let him, let anything bad happen to him.
There is nothing optional about Shadow.
Yes and no. I'll explain it when we get there. And I just hope I don't press the wrong button. Hey, Tara, are you asleep? Not anymore. Oh, never mind. I have to go. Celis. Only a little. It's kind of sad that they did fight together so much, and then all of a sudden, Kefka of all people is like, yeah, she was on our side the whole time. It's like, we believe Kefka. It's like, no, don't. Why would you do that?
He's just got a face you can trust, you know?
He's got that trustworthy Kefka face. Alright, we're off.
But I mean, this is Locke we're talking about. He just spent 2 nights with Tara, and then he buggers off to hang with Celis.
Well, he still has Rachel to deal with.
Is Rachel a party member?
No.
Well, there you go then. He doesn't have Rachel to deal with.
All
you can't even
fail.
equip Magicite.
Well, she could. If, like, I mean, if she wasn't in a persistent vegetative state. This is the easiest trip ever. Go to sleep. Come back to the ship. Go back to sleep. Oh, okay. And now this time we get to play as Tara. Not much to do, but there is one thing to do. Talk to Leo.
I was thinking that Tara should head off to the engine room.
She does. Rachel does have her own theme song. That's true. So that puts her like 60-70% of the way to being a party member.
That may be, but Rachel is never going to share that intimate moment that all 3 of them have shared before. Locke, Celeste, and Tara have all been together to see Edgar slicing a dog apart with a chainsaw.
I guess that's true. Funny, isn't it? Used by the Empire, even had my own thoughts ripped from me, but here I am cooperating with the enemy. People are people. Not everybody's like Kefka. Kind of an odd reaction by Tara. I knew you were being used as some kind of biological weapon, and he didn't do anything about it, so he says he's no different from Kefka. Product of a human and an Esper.
Look, I can even do his laugh. Actually, I am Kefka.
Haha! Sometimes you don't. It's like mounds. And almond joy. It's too bad we don't get a whole lot of Leo's backstory, but we get a bit. However... on a boat?
Don't mind me, just doing my ninja thing.
I'm a ninja.
Shadow is just Rachel in disguise. I've been wrong this whole time.
I can't help you. You must look within for answers. Even Shadow's trying to help. In this world...
the way they have Tara standing with her head down looks so mopey.
Yeah. Well, she is kind of mopey right now. I mean, that's kind of her thing right now. In this world, there are many like me who've killed their emotions. Don't forget that. Shadow doesn't get a whole lot of lines, but the lines he has are good.
That one's a bit weird, though. Is he, like, trying to convince her to become a ninja, too?
No, he's telling her not to be that way. And Locke is seasick. I think I'm gonna... The railing on these...
shaking his head.
Not a word on this to anyone else. Oh, shrouded one. The walls of the ship are really high, and like Locke has to like lift himself up. And this gets us to the Triangle Island. We went here when we had the airship free to use, but nobody would talk to us. Once we find an Esper, we'll be able to restore peace. That's the hope, at least. The power of magic may still exist on Crescent Island. It's not really a crescent, though. Split into two groups. Celis and Leo will be one group. Tara will go with Locke and Shadow. If you spot the Espers, report them at once.
There's one guard who just keeps reporting back every time he sees Tara.
And now Locke's giving her the cold shoulder, which is totally not the way to react to that. Alright.
Why was she on the ground there?
I'm not actually sure.
She was like, someone vomited on the deck.
Oh, Shadow's not that poorly equipped. We'll get him an Esper. Maybe Shiva?
Why? Because of his cold heart?
Sure.
I think I'm a fan of Baskervores, too.
They're pretty cool looking.
That's really cool looking.
Yeah. I mean, some of the enemy character art in this game is amazing.
I'm still siding with Phantasy Star 4 on having the better enemy designs, but that is a pretty cool one.
You gotta try to steal from this Baskervore. Oh, he can sneeze! Yeah, when Baskervore's alone in the fight, he just sneezes. Sneezes you away for hitting
Well, that's
him.
hilarious.
Yeah. It's actually a very important mechanic later in the game. There's a main boss that uses it.
Is it that one that's in Final Fantasy VII that has the two faces?
I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh wow, strangers. So now people at least talk to us. Wow, that's expensive.
I'm digging this town music. I've got a whole bunch of Final Fantasy VI music somewhere, and I don't remember ever hearing this before.
Oh yeah, this is a great song. I didn't remember that the Phantasy Star 4 sprites are animated. That's pretty cool.
A lot of the stuff in the battles were animated, but yeah, FF6 has great sprites. I think I just like the sci-fi look a little better. I think it's just a personal preference.
Yeah. Oh, was it an autocorrect thing? Yeah, I can imagine that would be a thing. You tried to type FF6? Oh, you mean fry, right? Why would I mean fry?
The minute I put a second F in the word, you should have figured it out.
Pretty much.
Thank you, autocorrect. You're my favorite RPG to play.
We have a little bit of all that stuff already. Espers, what in blazes are those? If they're animals, talk to the old guy that lives on the edge of town. Nice. Comfortable and enjoying some Final Fantasy VI. Let's see, we've got an inn. I guess you can grab through the fence. What else have we got? This guy. What you want with me? An elderly gentleman, pure of heart, and learned in the ways of monsters. Hey, we haven't seen this screen in a while. We've got Strago. Strago, maybe? I don't know. Espers, huh? Not really familiar with that word. But you've heard it before. No. Honestly, can't say I have.
Is that an ice cream brand?
I like how Interceptor's like part of the
huddle?
Yeah, the huddle. Yeah, that's the word.
everyone's talking and Intercept is just nodding.
Uh-huh. Hey! What in blazes are you doing? In her picture, she captures everything. Forests, water, light, the very essence of life. We have met Realm.
Okay, so that is why they didn't put this town soundtrack, or this town song on the soundtrack, because this is the town where you find Realm, and they would much more opt for Realm's theme.
Well, no, I mean, the soundtrack has the sound for this town.
I have an orchestrated soundtrack, so it doesn't have, like, half the music in this game.
Oh, I see.
But I think this is my favorite town music so far.
It's really good town music, very unique. But Realm's theme is really good too. And she took Interceptor. What a sweet puppy. Just gone. Shadow's like, this has never happened before. The dog usually doesn't like people.
Didn't I have my dog back?
Nope. Please excuse her. She's just young. She's naive in the ways of dog napping. This is just a backwater village. We can't tell you anything about Espers. I see. There's something really wrong here. Tara, you could just morph and be like, I am the Esper.
Cuckoo Cachoo?
Basically.
Oh man, Realm can capture glitches?
Yes? Yeah, she does capture glitches depending on which version you're playing. Have you met Realm? She loves to paint pictures.
Realm came out of the door when Shadow called for Interceptor, and I just pictured like Realm was confused and thought she was a dog for the moment.
Uh-huh. Fire! Fire! Ah, crap. And he runs off.
Oh, so Beavis was in this game. The game that predates Beavis and Butthead.
What was that? Alright. Cure. Hello! Medicine. Where is my cure medicine? Oh god, I'm blanking on what Twisted Firestarter is from. That was in something, though, but I can't remember what. Shoot. You're gonna have to remind me, Stim.
Well, there was that movie, Firestarter.
No, there was like a song or like a quote or something where... Oh god, what's it from? Prodigy song. Maybe? Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I must have heard it like in a meme or something. Because I'm not familiar with the band Prodigy. I don't think. I could just be completely like having an elder moment here. Also, if we talk to Strago, the innkeeper becomes more reasonable. That's good. And this just leads out of town. Are there any other places where people are using magic in town? I feel like there was one more. Realm isn't Strago's real grandchild. I heard she's his friend's daughter. song came out in the 90s. I must have seen or heard it somewhere. Nothing here. Okay, so well, I guess there isn't anything else. I checked here just a minute ago. Yeah, this guy was no help. What is magic? So now the innkeeper should be more accommodating. Not free accommodating, but pretty close.
Everybody take a Bitcoin bed.
Just knocks a lock out of bed. This is awful. Realm, she's in danger. She was at a neighbor's house and a fire broke out. Please, won't you help? Hey, Shadow, you coming? Apparently not.
They was like, oh, please, we live in a village that's on fire all the time.
Those are decorative fires. Oh, Interceptor ran off.
It's like the exact sound that a Commodore 64 spaceship game that I had used to make.
Yeah, it is a really common, like, non-digitized sound. Realm's inside the house. Oh. Oh, goodness.
What's that guy jumping for?
Panic. He's jumping for panic. What are you doing, Strago? Magic is forbidden. I don't care. Realm's inside. Mayor. Alright. We really have no choice. Stand back, everyone.
I like the Flame Be Gone spell.
You'd think that it'd be having more of a... Oh boy. It's no use. The fire's too strong. I think that's because they keep so many fire rods in there. Are you kidding me? Wait, I'm going to. Count me in. You better stay out here, Gramps. I'm old but not powerless.
Oh wait, we actually, we all accidentally casted Wind instead.
So we have Strago. Strago needs spells. We'll get him that. He doesn't have any magic, but he has lore, or what's more frequently called these days blue magic. The spell that he has right now that's really good is called Aqua Ring. Basically here we have to try to avoid the flames, which is easier said than done, but we gotta find Realm.
Use Revenge on the fire.
I think Strago's just equipped with like a cane or something. So fortunately we have Ice 2 on both Locke and Terra, so we'll be doing pretty well in this area, in this fight. We should probably equip Strago with some relics, though. Float and... I don't know if the earrings work on blue magic, on lore. Regen will be nice, though. Okay, so the problem is that these hallways are like 2 things wide, so if it just comes at you, there's nothing you can really do. So we'll throw Aqua Rake out. Okay, we avoided 1. We can't really avoid some of them. Like, this one's in a 2 wide hallway. Like, what can we possibly... Crap. Oh well.
Well, they gave you a guy that has a water spell.
They did, but, like, he doesn't have infinite magic points, so... it's not like we can just, like, spam that spell on the enemies. But if we have a whole group that has Ice 2 and him with Aqua Rake, then we should be alright.
And besides, Strago is floating. Everything's good.
All that does is make him invulnerable to quake attacks.
It also means he's having a good time.
I hope so. Ah, it still got me.
And he's always keeping an eye on everyone else in the status menu.
Oh, crap. Aw, man. I thought we'd be able to get past that one.
Sentient fireballs are really on their game today.
Well, they're not, because they're not using their suicide attack on us. Which they have, and is bad.
Well, they're too worried to use it because the building they're in is on fire.
I mean, they're not too worried about it. For some reason, they're just all over the place.
No, they're just not really smart, so they are worried about it.
Fair enough.
They're actually trying to get out of the house, and that's just causing the fire to spread more.
There's that one fire rod. Nah, he still got me.
Oh man, it's going to be really rough for Link when he tries to get that fire rod and it's not there.
I mean, he'll have to find one somewhere else. Like, this building's already on fire. It's not going to be around much longer.
Seems to be holding up pretty good, considering the flames are like 10 feet tall.
There's an ice rod.
The walls are engulfed.
I don't know why there's an ice rod, but we're going to throw it on Strago. No, don't equip the fire rod!
This'll really help.
Help heal all the enemies, yes. This is one of those places where you want to be careful to try to get all the good stuff, because we can't come back once we finish this area. We got the Flame Eater. Calling his bomblets.
How you doing? I'm totally not a Junji Ito creation.
No more balloons. Fire 2! Oof, that hurts. Cure 2 on self. Can we capture? More bombs. Stole a flame saber, not bad. Tincture. I wonder how much time we have on Morph. Let's try it. Ooh, that's some magic. Ooh, he's down. So that green bar, it gets longer or better as you fight more creatures, but we're basically draining it out right now. Oh no, he reflected on himself. Can't reflect Aqua Rake. That's gonna kill her almost. So when she's morphed, she basically does double damage, and all of her magic is also double strong. So, oh, he's gonna reflect on himself. Throw Seraphim out. We need it. Then when she runs out, she goes back to regular human form. Oop, we got the grenade. Oof. Oh, and now she's berserked.
Looks like a color palette swap for Shantae.
Maybe. Osmos. You can only steal how much magic you actually need with Osmos, so... Oof. Just cast Safe on himself and have it hit? Oh, he can just cast Reflect on himself again. Crap. Oof. Oh, she's down again. guess it's a good thing I bought some tinctures.
The background of this is just going to start peeling away, and you're just going to see everyone standing outside in the collapsed house.
Maybe.
I bet not a single person out there is even trying to bring a bucket of water or anything.
Where are they going to get a bucket of water? From the well that's prominently stated in the middle of town? It's crazy talk. Oh, it hit. We got him. Flame eaters shall eat flame no more. And now Strago learns Cure 2.
Oh, wait, if the Flame Eater was eating the flames, then we wouldn't have this problem.
Maybe? Hey, we got Interceptor and Realm. Yeah, don't drag her away from us. Uh-oh.
The child is mine! Oh my god, that look on Tara's face was priceless.
Yeah. Shadow's like, I can handle this.
Hey, did I miss anything?
No, he hit them all. Let's get out of here. Use a smoke bomb. A magic item that gets us...
fire?
Yeah, it's a magic item that gets us out of this burning house automatically.
They all just start gagging.
You okay? Thanks, Grandpa. Save you thanks for these people. Guess the little secret is out now. We use magic. Can everyone here use magic? What is going on? The village of the Mage Warriors. Long ago, humans used magic to gain magical powers. They became known as Mage Warriors. But of course, everyone thought they perished centuries ago. After the War of the Magi, the Espers fled to their new world behind the sealed gate. They wanted to live peacefully without fear of being used by humans, and they abandoned the Mage Warriors to fend for themselves. The Mage Warriors were, of course, under heavy prejudice. Everybody felt they started the war. Hunted, without trials, just because they could use magic. A few escaped and found their way to Crescent Island, started this town. Our powers have weakened over time, but some of it remains. If you're up to it, we could use your help. You're after the Espers, huh? Well, I owe you for saving Realm. I'll help you find your Espers. Right, no Realm. What a footy-duddy. Where do we start looking? If they're here, they must be hiding in the mountains to the west. Those mountains have powerful magical properties. They say Espers were created there. Maybe they're drawn to it? Well, maybe it's worth a look.
I love how she went to cower by the bookcase.
Pretty much.
Strago is kind of a fuddy-duddy, though.
Don't misunderstand me. I just wanted my dog back. I'll search for the Espers in my own way. At the bar.
I'd just like to point out that the coolest theme song in the entire game has a jaw harp in it.
What's your point? Are you saying something bad about the jaw harp?
No, I'm saying that's how cool Shadow is.
And she's back. Is she still cowering? She might still be cowering. No, she's not cowering anymore. But
when Realm grows up and becomes a ninja, she will garrote you.
It's assuming the Espers don't kill us first. Strago is a blue mage by training. He can memorize the attacks of monsters he has fought. I guess we should make sure that Strago is as well equipped as possible. We'll buy one of those in case we find a use for it. Oh, they sell tiger masks here. That's nice. No one in the party can use this. Nope. Nope. A mystery veil. Well, we just have to buy one to find out what the mystery is.
The mystery is why it costs so much when it only has 1 defense.
It has 24 defense. Gaia gear, protection against Earth. Mystery event. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got increase in magic power, increase in speed, and an extra 10% on M block. It's pretty good. He'll need the Gaia gear. I guess we'll replenish those tinctures we used fighting the... what's-his-face? The Flame Eater. A little pricey, but just gotta deal with it. I wonder... Hey. No, apparently not. Alright, well, I think we'll call it here for tonight. We will go see if we can find some Espers next time. So, let's see.
The Esper hunt continues.
The Esper hunt continues. And hopefully they don't just kill us. Hopefully they only try to kill us. Let's see. We'll run some more of this, 1 week from today. We'll run some Subnautica Below Zero on Wednesday. Darkest Dungeon on Friday, and hopefully get some time for Ring of Red on the weekend. So I think that's kind of it for that. Any final thoughts, SintheDarkBody?
Well, see you next week.
Yep. Stim, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. And, yeah, we'll see y'all next time.